They just don't get it. They just don't get it. What's up, guys? It's JQ. And in this video, we're taking a look at another post on Instagram where this girl is in her mid-30s, like many of them are, and she's looking to find a quality man, and she's having a hard time doing it, and she doesn't understand why. But it's actually super insightful because it's going to give you some insight into how women think. And I'm also going to share with you what this means for you as a man and how you can use this information to your advantage. So stay tuned for that. Let's check out what she had to say.
Okay, do you want to know what it's actually like trying to date in your 30s? So picture this. You find someone, they're mid-30s, they've never been married before, they don't have any children, they have a really good relationship with their family, they love kids, they maybe want them, maybe don't, they own a business, they own a house, they own a car, they own a dog, they have absolutely zero debt except for their mortgage. They're hygienic, they have good friends, they play sport, they love a good night out, but equally just as much want a good night in. What else is there? They've traveled, they've lived overseas, they want to keep traveling, they're good at cooking. Sounds like an incredible man, right? But that's just me. Like, this is exactly why an incredible man is just an average woman. Like, that's just old, everyday Emma. And it's not that impressive once you find out it's a woman. Like, that's just kind of what we do. But if that...
It's not that impressive once you find out it's a woman. Okay, so she makes an excellent point here, but just not in the way that she thinks, right? And before we get into it, I'm going to say that Emma is not a professional influencer or a dating coach, so I'm not going to go super hard on her. She's just a regular girl, but unfortunately, she is misinformed. She's been lied to by feminism. Okay, feminism has told women, go to college, get a job, work on your career, travel, spend your 20s, focused on yourself. And then you can settle down when you're in your 30s. And unfortunately, that's been a really bad strategy. And this is a great example of that. So what she has been describing is absolutely, those are very attractive traits in a man, okay? But these traits are much less important in the way that men view women, okay? Because men and women are not attracted to the same things. And it kind of boggles my mind that so many women they've never stopped to consider this. They don't know that what men find attractive is different than what women find attractive. So for women, absolutely, it is very attractive when a guy has a successful career, when he owns his own business, when he is well traveled, when he could cook. Some women find that sexy, that he's cultured, that he's stable, that he plays sports, that he's active. Absolutely, very attractive in men. And those same qualities in women are, I'm not going to say they're not important, but they don't matter if the girl is not attractive. And that's the part that she's missing, okay? As we can see from Emma's video, she puts almost no effort into her appearance whatsoever. She hasn't brushed her hair. She's wearing a baseball cap. She doesn't appear to have much of a skincare routine. We can tell that she's got a few extra pounds, right? And so having all these other traits, while they may potentially add some value to a woman, they are far, far below the girl's appearance. And she's talking about men who have traits that make them very desirable. She's totally correct about that. So these men who are desirable by women are going to pick women who are good looking because that's what men value most. Okay. And so all these other attributes that she has, while they are positive, they're just so much less important than her appearance. And what I think is so shocking about this is that for almost every person, male or female, can become attractive with some effort. Okay, the amount of effort that it would take for her to get in shape, get the right haircut for herself, like take care of her skin, like learn a basic makeup routine, would at most take her like 6 months to do, and would probably be a lot easier than so many of the other things that she's done, like start a business, basically make herself financially secure. So why doesn't she do that? Is it just because she doesn't understand that that's important to men, or is it that she doesn't care, or that, that she just believes that what feminism has told her that basically, this is what men want in a woman, and that's just not true. I also want to address the point she made about saying that an attractive man is just an average woman. I think she's implying that her age, there are a lot of women that have accomplished what she's accomplished, and there aren't very many men. And this is a false narrative that women have come up with to basically say that women are ahead of men. And that's absolutely not the case. Women are not ahead in terms of their savings and their careers or anything like that. It's actually proving the point that I'm making. She's proving the point I'm making. She just doesn't realize it. The men who've prioritized their careers, their finances, and their fitness, their etc., they're, for the most part, they're in relationships. They're taken because that is very desirable. The women who have prioritized that are not in relationships because that's not desirable to men who are looking to settle down. A man can't settle down with a woman who is traveling around the world. A man can't settle down with a woman who has advanced career aspirations and is working super hard on that. And so her misunderstanding of how attraction works between men and women is the source of her situation, and the fact that she hasn't realized that it's a combination of her appearance and her personality that are going to weigh most important to men when they're considering whether they want a girlfriend and a wife. So I hope that helps, guys. Before I go, I don't want to let men off the hook here because I think men need to understand what is important to women as well. And for guys, like, she talked a little bit about it in her video, so you have a general understanding. But men are going to be evaluated basically on their status, on their purpose, on their appearance as well. And these factors are what women look at when they're deciding, like when they find a guy attractive, right? So number one, like similarly, it does help if you prioritize your appearance as a guy. So being in shape, taking care of your skin, having the right haircut, that all matters. That'll help if a girl thinks you're hot, right? And then beyond that, women look for men that have a plan, that are working on a business or in their career. They are working towards a greater degree of success in the future because they're looking to that future to see what their future is going to be like with you. And so when you are strongly in your purpose and you have a goal of achievement and you're working towards that, that's what women find attractive. So anyways, guys, I hope that's helpful. Now, if you want to work on improving yourself in such a way that the best quality women are naturally drawn to you, then go ahead and set up a call with me and let's see if one-on-one coaching is right for you. And for more free information, you can join my email newsletter. The link to sign up for that is in the description below. Thanks, and I will see you in the next video.